Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to the class of Thareekhul Adab Ii. Today we'll be seeing about the topic Ismu Shair Ali al-Jarim. Huwa adibun wa shairun Misri. The name of the poet is Ali al-Jarim, and he is a writer as well as an Egyptian poet. You can see his photo in a stamp of Egypt. His full name, Ismul Kamila Ali Saleh Abdul Fattah al-Jarim. His full name was Ali Saleh Abdul Fattah al-Jarim. Miladuhu, his birth year was Alf Samaniyamiya Alf Samanin. Ahad Samanin. There is Miladi 1881. He was in the year 1881. He was born. Makanul Miladuhu, his birthplace was the Madinat Rashid, that is the city of Rashid. Amul Mautuhu, his year of death was Alf Tismiya Tisa Arbun Miladi, that is 1949 was his year of death. Makanul Mautuhu, the place of his death, Al-Qaira, it was Cairo. Ismul Waliduhu, his father's name was Sheikh Muhammad Saleh al-Jarim. Usratuhu, his family, Usratuhu Diniya, his family was a religious family. About his father, and Abuhu, Kana Abuhu Alim min al-Jamiatul Azhar. His father was a scholar or an alim from Jamiatul Azhar, University of Cairo. University of Al-Azhar. Kana Abuhu al-Qadi al-Shari bi Madinatul Damanhur. His father was a chief qazi of law in the city of Damanhur. Kana Abuhu Mudiriya al-Jira wa Mudiriya Fume. That is, these are the two places where his father was a director, Jizya and Fume. He was the directorate of those two districts. وَكَانَ أَبُوهُ قَاضِي الشَّرِيعِ بِمَدِينَةِ دَخَاذِخ. His father was also a chief qazi of law in the city of Dakhazikh. Abuhu tufi sanata alf tismiya ashra. His father died in the year 1910. About his education, Talimu Ibtidaiya Madinatu Rashid. His elementary education took place in the city of Rashid. Talimu Sanawiya Darul Ulum Jamiatul Qaira. His secondary education was at Darul Ulum, University of Cairo. Talimuhu Ali, his higher secondary education in Jaltara li ikmal dirasatuhu fi بعثة الدراسة العام 1990 I mean 80 1908 ميلادي. That is, his secondary education took place at England, and he studied there the study of mission in the year 1908. Then in England, that is فدرس أصول تربية بنوتنغهام ثم عاد إلى مصر 1912 ميلادي. He also studied about the rules of education in Nottingham in the year, and he returned to Egypt in the year 1912. مؤلفاته, his books. فخرج ديوانا بأربعة أجزاء ثم عديدا من القصائد السياسية والأدبية والاجتماعية. He had 4 divans which contain the poems of political, literary, and social. أما في تاريخ أدب فألف مجموعة من كتب منها. He has also written some of the books on histories and literature. They are Adinu Qatalahum Ash'aruhum, who killed those poets. Then Marha al-Walid. This book contains about the Sirat, that is the life of Kamil, complete life of Walid bin Yazid al-Umawi. Ashair at-Tamuh. This book, this poetry consists of the study of the Hayat and the Hayat wa Shakhsiyatu Ashair al-Kabir Abi Tayyib al-Mutanabbi. So this poetry is a study of the life and the specifications of the poet Abi Tayyib al-Mutanabbi. وألف عديدا من الروايات التاريخ. He has also written many novels or say stories based on histories. Among that, Faris Bani Hamdun, then Ghada Rashid, then Hatif min al-Undulus, Shair wa Malik, then Qissatu Wiladatun Ma Ibn Zaydun, story of birth with the Ibn Zaydun, then Nihayatul Mutanabbi, the end of Mutanabbi. So here the first book is Faris, the name. He is the son of Hamdun. Then Ghada Rashid, that is about the city of Rashid. Then Hatif min al-Undulus, a phone from what is you call it as Undulus. Then Shair wa Malik, it is nothing but Poet and the King, Qasidatul Wiladatul Ma Ibn Zaydun, story of the birth with Ibn Zaydun, son of Zaydun, Nihayat Mutanabbi, the end of Mutanabbi. Then Nahu Wade, Nahu Wade, بتعريف عدد من الكتب المدرسية في النحو والذي كان يدرس في مدارس المتوسطة والثانوية في العراق. Now this book, Nahul Wade, he has written many books on this grammar, Nahul Wade, which was a book in the schools, which was being, the grammar was being taught in the schools for the middle school as well as for the secondary schools in Iraq. تأليفه لمجموعة من الكتب الأدبية والاجتماعية. He has also written a collection of many books on literature and society. قام بترجمة من اللغة الإنجليزية إلى اللغة العربية. He has also translated some of the books from English to Arabic. قصة العرب في إسبانيا. The story of the Arabs in Spain. Al-Kitab by Stanley Lane Paul. So this book was actually in English. It was written by Stanley Lane Paul. That book was translated by the person, that is Ali al-Jarim, as Qissatul Arab fi Isbania. Then Balaghatul Wadi, this is also a book where he is a partner or with another author, and this book gives more on rhetorics, on balagha, teaches balagha. Then Mawaqifuhu, his positions, coming to his position, Uyun Mudarrisan bi Madrasat Tijaratu al-Mutawassita. Al-Mutawassitatu, that is, he was appointed as a teacher in the intermediate trade school. Then Uyun Kabir Mufattish al-Lughatul Arabiyya bi Misr. He was also appointed as the chief inspector of Arabic language in Egypt. Now this position was given to him just because of his expert in the language of Arabic. Uyun wakilan lidarul ulum fi am 1942. Now he was also appointed as a you can say director of the Darul Ulum, the Center of Sciences, in the year 1942. وقام تمثيل مصر في بعض مؤتمرات العلمية والثقافية. He has also represented Egypt in some of the conferences on sciences and culture. اختير عضو مؤسسا لمجموع اللغة العربية بمرسوم صدر من رئيسة وضعه في أكتوبر 1933 miladi. Now it is he was also appointed, or he was selected as the member of foundation member of the Academy of Arabic Language, and it was the order issued by the Prime Minister in the year 1933. So he was a founding member of the Arabic Language Academy, and this order was issued by the Prime Minister in the year 1933. Then Rahlatuhu, his journey. He has visited Baghdad, Dara Baghdad Marathon. He has visited Baghdad twice. أولي مشاركته في حفل تعبيني الذي أقدمه للشاعر مرحوم جميل صديق الزهاوي عام 1936 miladi. First, he visited Baghdad as to participate in the function of the late poet Jamil Siddiqui Zahawi in the year 1936. أما الثانية فهي التي ندم فيها قصائده المشهورة بغداد يا بلاد الرشيد يا بلد الرشيد. Secondly, he visited Baghdad to propagate his poetry, the famous poetry, Baghdad, the country of Rashid, O country of Rashid, O country of righteous. Then, khasiyatuhu, his specifications. Some of his specifications are as follows. فقد برع في شرع التخليدي. He was talented in the poetry of tradition. He was talented in the traditional poetry. وتمكنه من اللغة الإنجليزية, and he had a status in the English language also. وظل مدفعه أول عن اللغة العربية لغة القرآن الكريم, and he was the person, the first defender of Arabic language, which is the language of the Holy Quran. لم ينسخ الجارم وراء الاجتياع والغرب والاجتياع هو الغربي. That is, Al-Jarim did not make any relation, or he did not convince on the Western styles or the Western ideas. وقد برع الجارم في علوم اللغة العربية ببحث ودراسة وممارسته. That is, he was actively taking part in the sciences of Arabic language, particularly in research, then studies, and the practices. أصبح أحد روائد تعليم اللغة العربية. He became the first leader of teaching of the education of or the teaching of Lughat al-Arabiya. That is, he was the leader of the Arabic language, education of Arabic language. وخدم عديدا من الكتب رعايدة بالنحو وبلاغة. And he has also written many books regarding the grammar and the rhetorics. With this, we complete our this. That is the PowerPoint the slideshow is completed. Now I just want you to prompt some questions.